For every day in October, I'm gonna build a part in my level based on a theme I get from this random spinner. Now, I have 0 creator points, so my only goal is to finish all 31 parts of my level this month and get it rated. There are 2 rules. The first rule is that when I get a theme, I take it off the wheel and I have to do it no matter what. The second rule is that I have to upload each and every part as a YouTube video from the 1st of October to the 31st. Will I finish the challenge? Or will I succumb and fail? Okay, for the first part in Blocktober, we have... It's... No! Like, what the hell? Hey guys, and welcome to Blocktober Season 3, Episode 1. Now, as you can see here, I have already made quite a big layout here. It's already finished, 1 minute 24 seconds long. We're using Waterflame song, Run by Waterflame. And we have a little intro here. Boom. And that's where that's where day 1 ends. So day 1. Core. Oh, okay, I can't do brackets. Day 1. Core. Oh no. Oh. Okay, so an issue I had before with core is that I didn't actually do core. I did some glowy modern thing instead of core. I'll just put it on the screen right now. That's not really core, right? So we're gonna start off by making a ground. Now in core, it's pretty usually colorful. So we're gonna add a T3 ground with group 25. I'm gonna warp it to its max size. I'm gonna copy and paste that, warp it a little bit so it's a bit bigger, and there we go. That's our ground done. No, it is not done. It's a solid color. Now, if we take inspiration from other core levels, the background color usually seems to be a sort of darker color. Okay, that might be that's a nice transition actually. Wait, that's kind of sick. Now, if you know core is just kind of a mishmash of different objects that you make until it looks kind of good, but not really good enough. But good enough to be core, if you know what I mean. I don't know what I mean, but first bit of decoration we're going to do is the spike design, which is just going to be a simple glowed up spike design with blending. Now, here's a trick I'm going to show you guys. If you guys get a blending of a color you already have, and set its brightness to something lower than the original color, set it to blending, put it a layer above the original object. Oh, that's not it. And then put it a layer above the original object. It creates a subtle glow effect that looks pretty cool. Take that off, put it on. It looks cool, right? Increase it, and it looks, wait. Yeah, that looks fine, that looks fine. And now we're just gonna put a base in for our object, which is gonna be the color 3, but slightly darker. Okay, I can't think of anything to do in the block structure, so I'm gonna make a little background. A background consisting of these things, these structures that you find in most levels. I don't know. They usually hang around in the background, have about 25% opacity, hang in about B4 layer, and they look... Yeah, they look like that. They work, I guess, but we're just gonna use them right now. It's Max and 3DL on them. They look nice. They look nice. This part isn't turning out horribly at all. Okay, so in core, you need to be using a lot of objects. And what's the best way to use a lot of objects? Use these things. These things look cool. And I'm gonna try and make some sort of design out of these. I don't exactly know, but I'm thinking if I just keep on warping these in different positions, then I might be able to scrape some sort of design out that I could use. Then I'm going to add some small details inside the block to make it stand out slightly more. Oh, that's weird. So just smidge it up a little bit, just add some subtle details like they always do in core, and that's how we're going to make a little spike design. Now, I'm not necessarily aiming for quality, but rather quantity, because I need to make 30 of these parts in 1 month, and okay, I'm creating a thing here because the arrows, I like arrows. Core levels have arrows, right? Now, by warping these little arrows we have here, we're adding some variation to the arrows, which makes it seem like they're not very copy and pasted everywhere. But in reality, they are. They are copy and pasted everywhere, but that's fine. That's fine. Everyone copy and pastes everywhere. It's normal. In which we're just gonna spread this around everywhere, just spread it around. And now we're gonna try and fill the ground with this gradient to create some sort of depth effect. I don't know what I'm going for. Okay, so now we've added a gradient to the ground. Does it look okay? Where did it go? Where did my ground go? What? Ah, it's because we're using ultra scaled blocks. We can't be using those. they, for some reason, okay, so these blocks don't seem to be loading in once the level's played. So I'm gonna make them smaller and make them about T1 and see if that helps. Yeah, that helps, but I need to put don't fade, don't enter on that glow. And also, at the beginning, we're gonna add this part where the background constantly poses to a slightly lighter color to indicate that the level's about to start. Genius, right? So we're gonna boom, 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 boom. Oh, why does it? Oh my god, my voice. What? If we change that to 6. Yeah, that looks way better. Yeah, that looks really nice, I'm just gonna say. I'm gonna copy and paste this spike up here to make it look like it's cool. What T layer is this? Oh, the T layers of the layout blocks are really low. A piece of advice I would make for creating layouts is that you should always put your outline blocks on something like T layer 2 or T layer 3, and then put the inside of those blocks on about T layer 1 or somewhere around that noise. This way, this creates a mask that affects the player in which it won't affect the player, if you get what I mean. If I select all custom outline blocks, select all right, and that's gonna select all the outline blocks, except these, I guess. Select all of them, put them on T3, and that is just nice junk. We're gonna add some clouds. Okay, I'm just gonna say this is a really bad theme to start off with, because I put core in there because I don't like core, and I don't know how to do core. And I start off with core? Like, I don't even think this is core, this is just some random generic glow. But in reality, core is just generic glow, but with a bunch more random details. Like, tell me if this decoration is absolutely necessary. I'm kinda having trouble figuring out what I should do for these ground designs because there's nothing in the ground. So I am going to pick a random object from this tab and see what I land on. And I'm going to use that to fill in the ground. It's going to be this. What is that? Ew. Okay, no, wait, I can work with this. This is nice. Now, Okay, so I'm seeing a vision. I'm seeing a vision where I can connect these and make them interconnect like that, and that... Whoa, wait, that looks really nice. Wait, I just unlocked something within myself. Okay, I'm not gonna say what I just thought in my head. And then take this, flip it, put it down, put a lower opacity on it. Ew. Wait, what? Why do I think that was a good idea? Maybe it's better if I just use these as subtle decorations. Something like you don't really see it when you're playing the level, but it does add to the experience. That's what you gotta know about GD creating. It's what the player can't really see when they're going through the finer details that you have to perfect when making a level. You know what? I'm starting to question, what is core? You know, the last time I heard someone seriously talk about core was in like 2016. And since 2016, I have not heard a single sentence about core. Who's talking about core nowadays? Why did I put it in the wheel? Man, back in the day, everyone used to meme on core. It was such a universally hated style, but everyone kept making it because for some reason, I don't know, 2.1 creators, I don't know what they were on. And that has supplied to my hate of the core style. I dislike core style. Yeah, you can tell. Okay, so here's a little piece of decoration I made. A little trick I like doing is to add a little piece of white glow in the center, where the center is, where the white part is. And then if you see the general color of the things around the white part, it's around a reddish hue. So we're gonna set the glow to a red gradient of blending, and that makes it look a little tad better. Now let's see, does a thick pour even look good here? Okay, maybe, wait, hold on, that could be sick if I just do that, and then that looks, oh my god, I'm gonna bust. Okay, now here's how it's looking so far. Looks bland as hell. Now in the song, it seems to be very hitty, like, and that means we can put some pulses in. Now the main color we are basing every color off of is number 3. So we're gonna take channel ID 3, HSV, I'm gonna go hue like 26 or something. I'm gonna do 0.05, 0.5, and this is just gonna add that little oomph that we need to our part. So as you can see, here it goes. Come on, look good. I haven't seen it. Yeah, that adds some oomph, right? We're also just gonna add some pulsing little parts here to add some depth to our blocks, because we don't have depth in our blocks. Now let's see how that looks. Oh! Wait, I made gas. Now we're gonna make a little title card. It's gonna say core. Woohoo! Yeah, core is terrible. Okay, so if I want this in the background, and if I put it on background, brightness 90, then it should barely just be subtle from the background if I'm right. Ooh, I have a nice idea for this. So I'm gonna put that on a slightly higher brightness. Now let's see how that looks out. Wait, no, that looks gas. That looks gas. Wait, what? And now for the core part, where I just spam objects everywhere. Oh, and by the way, if I didn't make it clear, I hate core. I dislike core to its core. Oh, that was some smart wordplay. So this is the theme I least wanted to get on the board, but I'm getting it day one, getting it done with. It's gonna be done. There we go. But it does kind of leave a bad impression on the level. Like, imagine someone goes to my profile, and then they click on this level, right, Blocktober, and then they start playing, and then they see this. It doesn't leave much of a good impression on the level. Fun fact, I'm practically basing all of my block design here off of a level I made about 7 years ago when 2.1 first came out. The level was called Disco, and it was made when I was about 9 years old, and it looked really good at the time, surprisingly. I don't know why I didn't keep creating at the time. I would have gotten a rated level, but now look at me now. Oh yeah, 0 rated levels. Speaking of that, I don't think Pink City's ever getting rated. I just don't think it is. And we're just gonna keep on filling up these blocks, keep on filling them up with anything that just makes sense, sort of. Nothing makes sense in this. Anything that could possibly make sense in a block. Like that could make sense, I don't know, but I'm adding it anyway. That's what core is all about. And that should be core done. So let me check the recording. How long has it been? It's been 1 hour and 30 minutes. That's actually quite good. To be precise, I took 1 hour, 25 minutes on this, which is decently good for my standards. Let's check the video out. Oh, I didn't mean to die there, but I did anyway. Anyways, yeah, end the video now, dude. If you're watching 2 days from now, here's the next part of the level. I promise you, the video is entertaining. Also, subscribe for more beautiful videos, please. Thank you. Okay, just a quick addition. I forgot to add a spike at the beginning, so let me just fix that. Looks as good as new.